Alright guys, Birdhouse BMX here with another Shisha review and the end of the Khuna Coles review. Um, as I said before, the Khuna Coles, I'm going to start off with those. Show you them again. Actually I had one on my bowl right now that's a little bit more rectangular than square. So they come in different shapes and sizes. Most of them are pretty big. I have noticed that they do ash a shit ton. I mean a lot. It's not like, oh, it's a little bit of ash. They're worse than chronic hookah coals. About the same as Starlights or AF coals, somewhere around that ash area. But I have noticed that they do last a long time, longer than Cocos. Although they do have the same heat range as chronic hookahs. So this might be a good thing for Tangiers. Maybe if it was a little less heat, I think maybe it'd be a good coal for Tangiers, because they last a long time. The other day, yesterday actually, when I was doing my reviews, I used the same 3 coals as my Ace of Spades review, and I added one more to that bowl, and it was fine. So they last a long time, but I didn't smoke the Ace of Spades that long, as you could probably tell in my video. Anyway, enough of that Khuna Coles. I'm going to give them about a 7 out of 10 as far as coals go. Right now my list is Coconaras, although they did make them smaller so they won't last as long, which kind of pisses me off. Chronic hookahs, just because they ash a little bit less. Actually, I think chronic hookah and Khuna Coles are on a tie right now. Chronics don't ash as much, but they don't last as long. Khunas ash a little bit more, but they last a lot longer than the first two. So it's a very close tie for third, and then AF Coles is my third, or very close tie for second, my bad. And my third is the AF Coconut Natural Coals, and these are all natural coals. They're not instant lights or anything like that. I don't mess around with instant light coals, so I don't know how those measure up. Anyway, so on to the raspberry, Fantasia's raspberry Kamikazi. Same cut, real juicy, as you can see. I mean, it's seeping like when I sealed the bag. It's all along the zipper of the new Fantasia bags. But smell of it, if I can get it open, it almost smells like a cherry, but there definitely is raspberry there. It's more of a darker, more tart raspberry than a sweet raspberry would be. I don't really know how to explain it. It doesn't. My mom said it smelled like a chocolate covered cherry. I don't know. They were guessing. I was trying to guess her, get her to guess the flavor, and she said it was a chocolate covered cherry flavor. I was like, no, but I don't know. Raspberry, smell is there, but definitely more of a tart, more of a cherry flavor or smell to it. I don't really know, Anyway, so smoke and taste. Decent clouds, as all Fantasia is. Fantasia is amazing with clouds. If you're looking for a real good cloud getter, Fantasia is definitely the one to have. The only thing I can say about Fantasia is, let me make a note about the cut on the Fantasia. I have noticed a lot of stems. Not in this bag really, but in the Ace of Spades bag and the Raspberry Lemonade bag, I was picking out stems left and right. Not good. Anyways, back to the smoke and taste. Big clouds. Big clouds. Yeah. So. Raspberry comes through. It's definitely, I think, it almost tastes like it smells. I keep thinking of this candy cane. It's not a mint at all. It's a candy cane that somebody makes. That's a blue raspberry flavor. It's not Jolly Rancher. It's not Skittles. I can't remember the name right now, but they have a bunch of like a blue raspberry, watermelon, cherry. Maybe it is Jolly Rancher. I don't know. Anyway, if you've ever had those candy canes that are different flavors and they have no mint in them, it's like the blue raspberry to me. You know, if Blue Mist was raspberry, it'd almost be like this without the mint. Although with Blue Mist, it doesn't really come through with the mint. I don't think, at least. I'm used to smoking AF mint. I know I'm rambling right now, but I'm trying to describe the flavor to you guys. It's really hard to describe. Raspberry might be one of those flavors that you just can't really get a good flavor from. When I was smoking the raspberry lemonade, it really didn't come out. You know, it wasn't really there. It was more of a lemonade flavor. I don't know. As far as the flavor goes, it's definitely a good flavor. It's not as bam as most Fantasia is. Yeah, it's not as flavorful as most Fantasia is, which kind of a lot of the Fantasia 50 grams are different than the 200 grams. Don't know why. Um, I like to buy the 50 grams just because it's a good sample. If I like them, then the 200 grams is going to be better. Anyway, for as far as a rating goes, I'm going to give it. I want to give it a 6, but then again, I feel like that'd be underrating. I'll give it a 6.5. Give it a 6.5. Just because it's not that much flavor. Maybe if I haven't cleaned my hookah since I started doing these reviews. Maybe if I clean my hookah, it'll be a little bit more flavorful, but. Yeah, I can taste the raspberry. It's good, but it just needs a little bit more flavor, I think. So 6.5 out of 10. So I'll leave you guys with a cloud. Peace.